What in the world just happened? I mean, I am fresh. I am recording this 30 seconds after what we all just watched against the Lions. I'm like speechless right now. It's gonna be kind of tough to put words together, but I mean, I'm gonna have a really tough time sleeping tonight. I'm really just shocked right now. That was one of the most pathetic performances I think I've ever seen, offense and defense. I've seen it in a while. I mean, that was terrible. I wrote down a bunch of, I guess, notes that we got to go over and talk about, but short and sweet. The Vikings just ended their season today. There's no real more meaningful football left in the season. It just ended. And, yeah, we're going to get right into this. I got a bunch of stuff, plays we need to talk about from the game. We're going to go absolutely in on everybody right now. So, everybody, leave your comments right here. This is the Minnesota Vikings vent line on what the hell just happened against the Detroit Lions. I'm going to be going over my notes right now. Let me know what you guys think happened down below. Everybody's got to go. All right, first off, the game started off with Adam Thielen going down with a hurt ankle, and it just kind of set the tone for the game. And here's my number one frustration. Starting off with Clint. I wish I could just curse his name out right now, but Clint Kubiak, what the hell is wrong with you? What do you watch on film every day? I want to see a day in the life of Clint Kubiak and how he prepares for NFL games, because frankly, I don't know what the hell he is watching on film every single week. Does he understand our personnel? Does he understand who this team has on offense? Because frankly, I don't think he does. The first note I had, I think it was around the end of the first quarter. Kene Nwangwu, however you pronounce his name, stud, rookie, needs the ball, our second string running back. He's an explosive target. The Vikings ran 2 screens in the first quarter. Both the Tyler Conklin, our backup tight end. Over and over again in the first half, the Vikings tried to force feed Madison and Conklin. This is our backup running back and backup tight end going into the season with Justin Jefferson, who is virtually unguardable against the Lions, and he still ended up with think about this. They targeted him 10 times, and he ended up with 160 yards. And it was the easiest 160. He should have had, where is he? He should have had 275 yards today. The Lions did not adjust to Jefferson. They did not think to double team him as much as I thought they would, especially after Thielen getting hurt. And then again, KJ Osborne, where is he? D.D. Westbrook, where is he? We talk about these weapons, but then you force feed guys like Conklin and Madison and Kirk Cousins. You're going to look up, and I'm going to stick to offense. You're going to look up, and he has 300-plus yards. He's got a couple of touchdowns. And, yeah, he has 346 yards, 2 touchdowns. That just sums up everything with it's honestly beautiful how it just sums up Kirk's career with the Vikings. He throws for 350 and 2. Because now this gives people who didn't watch the game or Vikings fans who just base off everything they see off the stat sheet where, oh, wow, Kirk has 350 yards, 2 touchdowns. The last 3 weeks for Kirk Cousins, frankly, and that is including that Green Bay game, he has been sloppy with the football. He has been off target with a number of his throws, and it is just, it's just sad the way he plays. He is a pathetic quarterback, and I understand you go look at the numbers this year. What does he have right now? Shit. He's got 25 touchdowns, 3 picks. But it's just when the Vikings, when the play does not go on script and is not on time, and when it comes to backyard football where it's you got to make a play and it's your instincts kicking in. It's your, this is when, like, the instincts when it's the fourth quarter and it's not going your way and you have injuries and you go win the game. You go win the game and you make a play off script, because that's just one thing he does not know how to do. All right, I got 2 more comments on the offense, and we'll get into Zimmer and his debacle on the defense. Oli Uda, holy shit, why is he playing? Why is he playing? Rashad O'Neal is a veteran tackle in this league, and I understand we have our comments about Rashad Hill, but he doesn't commit those penalties that Uda does today, because he's a veteran, and I get Uda. He's a young guy. It's not like he was a top 3 round pick in the NFL draft. He was a 6th round pick from Elon, and this is a guy, Oli Uda, I love. I made a video about him before the year saying he could really be a breakout offensive lineman for the Vikings. But you go to your Rashad Hill on the road. That was just a comment. Offensive line was sloppy, let interior pressure all day. But my last comment about the Vikings. Okay, we're going to get into going for 2 early on in the game. I think that was the right choice by Zimmer. Whatever, that's up for opinion. I don't want to get into that. The 2-point conversion play design was probably some of the most laughable shit I have ever seen in my life. You have Kene Nwangwu, and you put him on a running back blast up the middle. Keep in mind, for everybody who maybe you're just, you don't know who he is, he's a rookie. He is a speed guy. He is pretty much like a Tariq Cohen type. They give him the ball on some misdirection on a power play up the middle. And then the next play, you're like, okay, we kind of got a little tricky with that, and that didn't go anywhere. The next 2-point conversion, we're just going to go halfback dive. You know in Madden, when you go to formation, it says goal line, and the first option you have is halfback dive where the fullback leads, and it's just a halfback coming behind him. That's what the Vikings went to in that play. So, Clint Kubiak, he's getting his damn plays off Madden at this point. But you know what? He was terrible. Offense was terrible. Kirk Cousins, I think, is one of the most overrated. He's a stat muncher. He just accumulates the yards and touchdowns, and then when it really comes to it, when the other team knows you're passing, when it's an off-script play in the fourth, he doesn't get it done. Just frankly, he doesn't get it done. Here's the last stat about Kirk Cousins, and I want this. They showed this on the screen, and then we'll get into Mike Zim and the boys on D. When he's leading, entering the fourth quarter. When Kirk Cousins has a lead, he's 27-1. When he is trailing, he is 2-25 with the Minnesota Vikings. That just sums it up right there. Let's talk about the defense. All right, the defense, there's really not much to say besides soft. That was just it. They were soft today. I'll talk about that last play. Cameron Dantzler, Xavier Woods. That should be cuttable. That should really be cuttable. You are giving a 12-yard cushion when they're on the 11-yard line. If you guys didn't see the play, you probably did. Arminius St. Brown ran straight, and he turned around, and he sat in his zone when the Vikings were rushing 3 guys. Dantzler, he was looking at Woods like, hey, you have my safety help. You're supposed to come down and meet this kind of like comeback slant route type of. It was just a basic comeback route. I don't know. I'm trying to make it sound more complicated than it is, but it was just a 12-yard turnaround. I'll hit you. Goff, easy in the pocket, because again, Mike Zimmer, drop back in the prevent defense, a whole 2-minute drive, rushing 3, whatever. We're playing soft, frankly, what it is. Goff, sit back, see him coming there, comeback route, drill him, very easy. That was probably the easiest completions Goff's had in his career, and that's on a 4th down play with with 4 seconds left. I'm speechless. I'm trying to come up with, stuff to say and reasons for this, and I'm trying to reason this in my head, and it's just not happening. It's really not. This team just confuses me. They baffle me day in, day out. The defense, again, can't stop the run. How many times do we need to hear that? I get no Kendricks, no Barr. It's the Lions. And it was funny, the false starts on offense and the defense getting ran over. They weren't even in a hostile environment. This wasn't even a typical NFL road game. This was probably half purple, half blue, and then half the seats were empty. It was crazy to me. Let me know what you guys think. I really want to hear it from you guys. Leave a comment down below. I really want to hear it. Let me know what you guys think. Purple pain, baby. That's all I got to say. See you guys next time.